untitled, unfocused. Tyler, Raymond.
God
One of
bless.
us wears glasses. The other one also wears glasses.
Which one of us is lying? Which one of us is telling the truth?
I am Para.
I am gone. Together we are docs.
Nope. All right, we gotta restart.
He's para, I'm docs. Together we are
Docs, Para.
docs.
Oh.
Oh.
So yeah, let's do it. Anywhere you get podcast, YouTube, all that good stuff, right? What's today?
I don't know why I
Primal.
was thinking of Paragon, dude. That was
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know what is Paragon? Like what's that word? Isn't it?
It was
Isn't
a
it
word
something?
that starts with para, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You could have also gone pants.
Para pants? That could have been funnier. Today's para, I'm pants.
Well, hold on a second. So yeah, man. Primal, right? Episode 4, right? I think.
So forth.
It was
Same as anime.
That's true. Well, what was the name of this one? It was like
Something
Death
in Blood
Valley
Moon.
or something. Oh, Blood
Something
Moon. Yeah,
Blood
that
Moon.
makes sense. So one thing, right?
Yeah.
Overall, I thought it was great. You know.
Pretty good episode.
Yeah. So one thing, right? I'm assuming, obviously, you know, everyone's already seen it. If they haven't, then it's kind of weird if you haven't yet. But so
Watch it. Primal's a great show.
really good. Were the bats like? Was the spider their leader?
I guess, dude.
Because you know, I thought that was a very good sequence, right? Where they, the Blood Moon, we got these other people. This is the first time we've seen people, right? Like other humans, like actually exist, right? And they were super scared of it. It was like, oh my god, what's happening? And then bats, just huge, like demon bats, right? Are coming in, taking everyone out. And then they like brought them to this thing. I was like, okay, cool. They're gonna like eat them or something, right? And there's a spider. And I'm like, spiders and bats, I don't think are related. You know, I'm not a zoologist, you know, but I don't think they have. I don't think they're family. You know, I don't think they would be. You know, they would ever get. You know, have the weird realization that they both have the same picture of their parents, right? Because that doesn't seem likely. And yeah, I just thought that was weird that they were going to the spider. Maybe they were just like the spider like showed its dominance at some point and was like, "Hey, I'm the leader now." I guess.
I'm sorry.
It's like, oh, weird thing. Oh, it's you. It's like, wait, we're talking. Yeah, I saw that. Thought that was great. Yeah, I thought that was weird. I don't know. They're bringing spider leading the bats. And the spider dies and is like, oh, what are the bats gonna do now? They're all without a way. It's like, do you remember?
Tell me what to do.
You know, I don't know if you were busy that day. You might not have been here.
Maybe I wasn't here, dude.
But do you remember the Trail of Tears?
What does that have to do with the Trail of Tears? So,
because for a
why
second,
are we laughing about the Trail of Tears?
for a second, I was like, I got, I'm trying to think of other stuff where people have lost their way, like the bats did.
Yeah.
Right. And then I remembered, I don't think that's what the Trail of Tears was. I'm pretty sure that was like, what was that? That was like them getting pushed out of their place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was that when they were walking a lot to go get silk? 'Cause I
No,
remember that as well.
no,
No, that wasn't it? Alright.
it was the first one, dude. It's
Oh,
like
the first one, okay.
they were being genocided and sent
Ah,
away into like the what is it?
concentration
The
camps.
not the concentration camps. The
Oh, okay, that's different.
territories. They're other camps for
Oh,
the
sure, yeah.
native Indians.
Summer camps.
Yes, so we put them all into summer camps and not their homeland.
Said, this is weird, it's winter." So that's crossed off.
You mean like the Silk Road?
Silk Road, ah. See, I got confused because the same way that conch and coral are intersecting, right? Trail of Tears, Silk Road, they also meet at an intersection. Few people actually know that.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think that this showed a lot of what's the word? Um Growth, right? With their relationship. You know, we've already got second episode, which kind of like reinforced it. Now this one again, saving each other, you know. Our dinosaur friend could have just left and been like, "Oh, I can't fly, you know. I can barely hold a spoon. You know, how am I'm gonna make it up there?" But he did. He found a way. And yeah.
It was pretty good. Like I thought he was being smart. I mean, he decided just to like pretend to be dead, so they lift him up, and I was like, that's intelligence right there.
Mhm.
He's improving.
I also like how they had to use like 3 of them to to lift him up because he's so heavy. I feel like the bats aren't the smartest creatures though,
No,
because this dude had like a spear. Every time one of them lifted him up, he would kill it. And it's like, man, you would think by like the seventh kill, they'd be like, maybe we should approach this differently. You know, it's like, have you ever watched a Bruce Lee movie
I've seen
pre-death?
no. I've not seen a movie pre-death.
um, you ever watch one of those? It's like the same thing. It's like they always attack them one by one. It's like, listen,
Have you seen a Bruce Lee movie pre-death before?
I meant like pre his death.
Yeah, I'm saying like when did Bruce Lee? I don't think I've ever seen a movie pre his death.
Have you seen a movie post his death? Oh, I understand what you're saying. I mean, no, I guess not. Yeah, I meant like never. You know, it doesn't matter. It's not really that important.
I've seen a lot of Bruce Lee movies. I don't think I've pre his death, unless you mean him dying in like the movie, or pre people dying in the movie. I don't know.
Um, doesn't matter. My whole point was, you know, one by one, it's like, you know, he's nice, but I feel like if 20 people, you can only do so much, right? You just surround them, you know. And then we got right. So I feel like for the most part, these are kind of like episodic, right? With like some trails of continuity. But this one we have the end where, or is it the end? It's like towards the middle where one of the like human things they pick up the spear that our main guy dropped. It's like I don't know.
Yeah,
I
they
feel like
didn't
we
bring him back to him, dude.
yeah. I feel like maybe they'll because like we didn't see that them have any technology. So I feel like at some point we might get a little thing there where they start using tools because they obviously don't now. I mean, the one dude like killed what did he kill? He killed like a little like elephant thing or something. I forget what he was dragging when the bats came down. He used a tool
Yeah,
though.
like a sheep.
Yeah, like a sheep. Yeah. So you know like sheeps are a real thing in real life, right?
Yeah, man. Same with goats.
Yeah. So their like fur just keeps growing like forever. Doesn't stop.
I guess
So like, what do they do in the wild?
they just become giant balls of fluff and they
Like,
roll around.
I feel like at some point you're not be able to see. It's gonna go over your eyes. I feel like Darwin missed that one. You know, I feel like he could have. He could have done better with that design.
I'll never know, dude.
Yeah, right. Any
I can't wait till the next episode, the last episode, to see because I heard a lot of people said the last episode was pretty good.
yeah. I mean, we'll see what it is. I mean, I don't really know what it's like. Do you think it's been building up to anything, or do you think it's just gonna?
No, it hasn't been building up to anything really. Just like each
Yeah,
episode feels like it's a one piece of its own.
yeah. Terrible manga,
Awful, completely terrible.
dude. I saw a
I do
thing today.
appreciate them using their intelligence now. I will say like using the raptors to beat the bats, pretty interesting. Using the spider silk, also pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's been pretty innovative so far, and they've escaped death a lot due to it. This one, on the other hand, like unlike so we'll say like episode like 3 had like this nice story with it. This one was just a nice. It was a weird survival moment, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, exactly what you said, where they are like outsmarting everyone. Like they
Mm-hmm.
were severely outnumbered by the Raptors. They got them. They were severely outmatched with the Spider. They're able to get him. So yeah, I think that's a cool thing, and I think that that's something that they definitely play around with a lot. Or like whenever people do this kind of like caveman prehistoric type thing, they always play around with that. Like, oh, he's getting smarter because he's a human and whatever. Yeah, I think that Primal does a very good job of it, especially mixing like a caveman and a dinosaur, right?
Mm-hmm.
With their kind of instincts clashing. And that's cool. So yeah, man. Next week, uh, 5. Are there only 5 episodes? I thought there were 6.
I think there's only 5 right now.
There's only 5. Okay, so next week. Oh man, that may mean we're finishing 2 things. Primal and Space Force. So that's cool. We've got to find 2 other things to replace it. But yeah, so 5 next week. It was good. You know, we both thumbs up on this one, and talking unfocused. And next week, last episode, episode 5. Hopefully, we get a second season. You know,
It's supposed to come out this year, so maybe when we get it, we'll watch that.
maybe or maybe not.